What's going on, everybody? This is Kalo Plays, back right where we left off in A True Son of Skyrim, and we are here for episode 20. This is going to be a 3-hour special. Generally speaking, my episodes are around 90 minutes long, but we have things we want to do, and so it will be a 3-hour special. See, guys, I told you we wouldn't be gone long. And I told you I had another stream planned. So let's get started. What do I want to do during this 3-hour special? Well, we need to return the horn of Jurgen Windcaller to Angier. And after we do that, and get that set up, we're gonna meet Delphine and Riverwood and get diplomatic immunity started. So that's the idea here. We are going to be pushing the main storyline a little bit. Our next liberation for the Stormcloaks is in the Reek. So I figure we'll push the main storyline till it brings us to the Reach. So yeah, hopefully we get that done in 3 hours. We may not. If we don't, not a big deal. But I can at least say we tried. So I figure since we're 20 episodes in, I'd do something special. And that's what I have planned. It's going to be a good test for me as far as live streams go, to see between live streams and converting them over to YouTube. So let's get Lucas back over here. And we'll take the carriage service to Iverstard. If you've been with us before, you know that we don't fast travel much, or at all really, with one exception. That is the 7,000 steps. From Iverstard to High Hrothgar, we generally won't fast travel. So we are going to Iverstard.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
And yeah, when we get to Iverstead, we will fast travel up to High Hrothgar. I figure that's a good way to do it. That way we don't freeze to death going up the mountain and back down. Now when we get up High Hrothgar, not only are we returning the horn, but after we get done with that, we will unlock something else. I'll talk more about that when we get there. Before we go up the 7,000 steps, we have a dragon. We have a dragon attack. Funny how that works out. Let's go ahead and call in a ranger and formation up. Help us out a little bit. What arrows do we have? Let's go ahead and use the ancient Nord arrows. And I want to switch over to the ancient Nord hero there. So we're going to start using this. And that would be the time. Get landing, so I'm going to do a quick save right here. Let's get started. Wow! That is a lot of damage. Let's heal.
I'll kill you where you stand.
Finish him off. Alright.
It may be dead now. Did it come?
Take it all.
It may be dead now.
Huh? It's really dead then? I wish I could go with you.
There we go. Do you have any drops of strength? 30 point. Actually, that'll be enough. Hey, Klimek.
That spell looks like it'll hurt.
It may, but what I want to tell you is I've delivered the supplies to High Hrothgar.
Quite a climb, wasn't it?
It was.
Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles.
37.50.
Be seen.
Wow, thank you. That is extremely generous of you. Before we get head up the 7,000 steps, we do have a camp over here, and I want to go to it and drop off some items. Dragon again at Bones 2 Crest. Haven't been to Volsun Towers yet. Really haven't done any side quests outside of Whiterun yet. So we will be doing that later. But for now, I'd like to get over to my camp over here. Over on this island. There it is. You can see the tent and the other items that we have made. Too low. Alright. Don't really need our cloak on. So we'll take off our scarf, our cloak, and for now we'll take off our helmet. Give our ears a rest. Let's see, what do we have? Okay. One thing we do not have is we do not have our... let's not do that. Yeah. We can turn it to leather. We are keeping the bear pelt, so we'll go ahead and come up here and break down the... Or not. So let's turn the front plate back over to leather. And now we can make the crafting flute. And then we'll need leather strips. Vampires, yeah, break them down. We're going to keep the cave bear pelt. Let's make some leather strips. No bear pelt. Good. And then we will head back up and make ourselves a fur crafting kit. That'll get us our light armor back, which is what we want. Because now that we do have some dragon scales, I'd like to see what we can make with it. Ornate bearskin hood. No, so we need... What do we need for that? We need a snow fox pelt. Not really in a position to get one. So... carry weight went down. Come over here to the smelter. Ebony war axe. Daedric sword, no. Let's go ahead and make a shield token. Because I know we don't have ours on. The rest we will keep for now. We are thirsty. So, 2 water skins. Who made mead braised bear. A couple green apples. And we're good. Okay, so let's check the enchanting table. No, use. Okay, so we have a greater soul gem. What do we want to enchant? Ancient Nord amulet. What do you perception? We'll also do, let's see, longbow. Soul trap. The other ancient Nord amulet will do fortify archery. And we will call this Fletcher's amulet. Before we do any more enchanting, which we should have done earlier, fortify enchanting. And we'll go ahead and do this for the body. We are using some lesser soul gems, so essentially we're looking to get the most out of our we'll use magic finds. So yeah, we're trying to get the most out of the experience. And then we'll sell these off to the bottle handler. There we go. What do we have stored here? A lot of stuff that we're kind of just keeping to sell. So, no time like the present. And then over here in this sack, we'll put iron ingots, iron ores. Actually, yeah, I will take that goat hide. Also take the firewood, and the deadwood, and the charcoal. First thing I want to see about making stuff in is the smelter. Let's get over here. And smelt down some more iron ingots. There we go. And now we will use resourcefulness. Thunder magic. Powers. And resourcefulness. Bows, arrows, light armor, shield, clothing, holding on to the pelt. Okay, let's try Scrimshaw. Under miscellaneous, we have bits of bone. Let's put down the chicken. Okay. Anything in jewelry we can make? No. At this point, we're kind of missing basically the small bones. So, not going to be too many things we can make. Although, coat, gloves, boots. We need 2 fur plates. I say that's worth sacrificing a pelt for. No bear. So there we go. Nothing in war axes. Nothing in shields. So yeah, basically what this is saying is before we can really make any of this, we need to really focus on hunting. That's not something we're looking to do in this 3-hour special. So we'll probably just go ahead and store everything we don't really need at the moment. Yep. Don't mind storing it here. We just need to remember that it is in fact stored here. So let's go through. Let's see. Also gonna store the crafting stuff here, that way whenever we come by, if we don't have them on, they're easy enough to just pull out and pick up. Anything else, we'll save for later. Not looking to waste too much time working on side stuff like this when we have something we want to do. So, put away all the steel. Alright. All this other small junk can go into our supply bag. And again, it's just stuff that we'll be selling eventually. So, it's kind of like saving it for a rainy day, so to speak. But it also gives us a good opportunity to save the items here. That way, when we do want to hunt, this would be a good spot to hunt at. The rest we want to sell, so let's call in Anisha.
Need something?
Yeah.
Take a look.
Okay. So, weapons. Yeah. Now we learned spoilation, so we'll go ahead and install that. Sell that. If we learn that, we can sell it. Go ahead and keep some of these necklaces for enchanting later. And we made these. That way we can have more items as far as surviving the cold for. Since we are here by my tent,
How can I
take a
argue
break.
with that?
And air quote, taking a break with Anisha here will cure our diseases as well. So, give me just a second, fellas. We're back. Alright, so inventory 381 out of 830. Perfect. Let's go ahead and sleep for the night here. And since we're going to do that, I want to pull out the deadwood and the firewood and the kindling. And then, do we have any animal fat stored? No? Okay. So let's go ahead and go back to resourcefulness. First thing we're going to do is gather branches. Gather branches again. And we'll chop some deadwood. For probably use another. Okay, so let's go ahead and build a campfire. Perfect. And let's make a fire. Let's see. Add fuel. Add tinder. Light with fire. Continue building it, make it flickering, make it crackling, and make it roaring. Now not only will it last for 12 hours, but we'll leave feeling inspired. So before we go sleep, I want to check our skills. go. Firecraft? None. Okay, don't have any perks in camping, which makes sense. We don't camp much. What I'm more interested in is endurance and more warmth rating. Awesome. So, exit the skills. And let's go ahead and sleep for, let's see, the fire will last for about 12 hours, so we're going to sleep for 10. And what we are going to do is we are going to make an addendum, or yeah, basically, to our fast travel rule. And our fast travel rule, if you don't know, is this. We don't fast travel. With the exception of going to High Hrothgar. And I was thinking about doing it for my restarts, but instead, well, what we're going to do at our fast travel point is right here at our camp. Now, we can't fast travel directly to our camp, but we can fast travel over here to Geardman's Hall. So let's go ahead and put out the fire. No need to destroy it. Let's see what Inspired does. All skilled improve 5% faster for 6 hours. Awesome. So we are going to go ahead and fast travel. Up to High Hrothgar. And I'd say that's a good, addendum to the rule. It stops us from having to do the 7,000 steps every time. It also keeps us from potentially freezing to, not necessarily death, but fainting. And then we could get placed anywhere. Most likely we'd be placed at the Iverstard Inn, but fast traveling works just the same way. Now, of course, when we get here, there's going to be something we can do that requires us to go up to 7,000 steps as quick as we can. I've never completed that, but we might try it. I'd like to get more words as far as Whirlwind Sprint goes, but that's a different thing altogether. So, here we go. Go talk to Angier. Angier? However he pronounced his name.
Ah, you've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Winkel. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
Interesting selection. Not going to go through all of them, just kind of looking for a certain book or two. Doesn't look like they have it. So let's go.
You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push. Da.
Push, road, die.
With all three words together, This shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. No training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you.
Okay.
Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the graybeards, but you are ready.
Jeez. Now I know how a shake and bake feels.
Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the graybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Okay, on gear.
Sky above, voice within.
Hold on just a second. Let's learn all these words. This, of course, is from Thunderchild, and we will get more into that here in just a second. I'd like to learn more about the voice.
You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous. But there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here, we can feel the Thum resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search.
Well, I'm pretty much ready. Have you located any words of power?
We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
Okay. Don't keep it. Thank you, Ongir. What was that ceremony all about anyway? Why were you shouting at me?
We spoke the traditional words of greeting to a Dragonborn who has accepted our guidance. The same words were used to greet the young Talos when he came to High Hrothgar, before he became the Emperor Tiber Septim.
You'll have to forgive me, my Dova is lacking a little bit. What did you actually say?
I sometimes forget you are not versed in the dragon tongue as we are. This is a rough translation. Long has the storm crown languished, with no worthy brow to sit upon. By our breath we bestow it now to you, in the name of Kyne, in the name of Shor, and in the name of Atmora a whole. You are Ysmir now, a dragon of the north. Hearken to it.
Hearken? Okay, so, what does it mean to be Dragonborn? Let's really get into this.
Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
Let's see. Why are the shouts in the dragon language?
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort.
So essentially, a battle between two dragons, or say a dragon and dragonborn, is essentially a shouting contest. It's an argument. Why are the dragons returning? Does it have something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a dragonborn of this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
So, tell me about the Greybeards.
We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jurgen Windkorn.
Right.
Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice.
Okay, so, what is the way of the voice? We've talked about this before, but let's have a refresher.
The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance. 5. Our leader, Paarthurnax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him. As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him. Wind, guide.
meditated too long. That is unfortunate. What is also unfortunate is I've been talking this whole time since I muted it after talking with Angear. I'd like to apologize for that. It happens from time to time, so you've probably been without commentary for probably the last 5 minutes that I've been explaining some of this stuff, like the Montress amulet. So let's try this again. What we're trying to do here is we're trying to reduce our stamina to under 20%, but no lower. We need to make sure we don't run out of stamina, and so what I'm doing here is I'm counting to myself every 4 times stamina goes down. I'm trying to keep that rhythm to figure out how long it'll take to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 40. Meditated successfully. So what we're going to do here, new insights of the voice reveal themselves. So we're going to learn the first word of a lot of shouts. So yeah, I will go back and explain more about the Montress here in just a second. I'd like to apologize for the lack of commentary over the last little bit. I was talking the whole time, I just didn't realize I muted my mic. It happens from time to time. I tried not to have it happen, but generally if you're not hearing any commentary from me and you're here in chat, let me know. Say, Caleb, unmute your mic. For those watching on YouTube, hopefully you stuck around and realized what happened. Okay, so what that did right there, and if we come to shouts, you can see all these additional shouts we have, and what is common about them, or what they have in common, is they are the first word of power of our other shouts helped us learn these. So Armageddon, Whirlwind, your Thuum reaches out to the skies, calling down fires of heaven upon hapless enemies. That is very, very dangerous. Curse, Mirror, which is from Phantom Decoy. Your Thuum priestly condemns your enemies to suffer the physical or mystical pain inflict upon you back up unto them. We're going to favor that. Earthquake, Force, that of course is the first word, an unrelenting force. Your Thuum reverberates through the earth, causing tremors and turning stone to flesh. Favorite that. We have Frost Breath, Mark for Death, Phantom Decoy. Your voice solidifies as a ghostly illusion or shadows the illusion to inflict upon your enemies. Once a day, Shadow Spear. Once a day, your Thuum crystallizes as a ball of elemental ice from the frozen peaks of Skyrim. Summoned by your Thuum, a blinding snowstorm helps hide you from sight and muffles your steps. I believe that can only be used outside. Speak unto the stars. The power of your voice transcends the celestial spheres, calling down the stars upon your foes. Again, that could be dangerous. Splinter Twins. Your voice speaks of phantasmal terrors of your enemies. Greatest fears made flesh and steel. So there we go. We have certain words. Now, before I muted my mic and came in here, or when I muted my mic and came in here, you saw me over here at this statue. And what this statue is, we got the amulet of Montress. And so, let me read that real quick. Might be hard for you to see, but I can see it just as well. Automatically equips the first shout in your mantra when entering combat. Then each subsequent each shout in line in turn after you use the previous shout. Use the Altar of Talos and High Hrothgar to add shouts to your mantra and unequip to reset mantra. So if we ever change out our necklace to say Fletcher's Amulet, we're going to lose that mantra. Something to think about. Of course, the reason we're wearing our Graybeard robes is so our stamina wasn't affected at all by anything when we were doing the meditation. So I'm going to go ahead and put everything else back on. Oh, no. Well, it looks like we have to redo our mantras. So, Phantom Decoy adds number 1. Become Ethereal adds number 2. And Slow Time as number 3. That way we know it is active. So there we go. Not a big deal. We got that back on. Let's put the Art Fletcher's ring on. We'll put the backpack on. Yeah, that is how it is. That's how it works, and we're good to go. Up in there, if you didn't see what we found a spell tomb for Unyielding Storm, which ends your active shout cooldown. So, of course, this is all added by Thunderchild, which is by Anai Sion. So, if you're looking for this mod, just look up Thunderchild. I'm going to go ahead and sleep for 8 hours. And then we are going to fast travel back down to Gurman's Hall once we get done with what we're doing up here. I'm going to put Unrelenting Force on. And let's eat and drink and be merry. We'll take a Nord mead and then a goat roast and a grilled chicken breast. And we are good. So yeah. I do apologize for muting my mic, but it happens from time to time. And once again, if you're ever in my chat and you don't hear commentary from me, say, "Hey, Caleb, unmute your mic." You know what I mean? Alright, so repeatable. Donate gold to On Gear. Shout to the heavens once a day. Hunt kind spirit animal and gain the voice of Sky Blessing. Then for the others, we have Touch the Heavens of Skyrim Tallest Peak. Can't do that until we can get to the throat of the world. Fall for 4 seconds after leaping off with Whirlwind Sprint. Dangerous, but I think we can try. We'll try it here when we leave High Hrothgar. And then carry Kind's Fire to the doors of High Hrothgar. Kind's Fire is at the very base of the throat of the world, right on the end of the bridge where you first see Clemic. And so the idea is it won't last that long, but you have to get up to High Hrothgar without fast traveling in that time. So I think it also requires you to not use like any spells or specials or like perks, things like that that would potentially get you from one space to the next. On Gear.
Sky above, voice within.
Do I have enough to contribute?
Sky
Oh,
up,
funny.
wind, guide you.
I wish to contribute to the monastery. Kind is pleased with your actions. Why would Kind care about what we're doing here? About giving them gold? That doesn't make sense, but yeah. You can't start thinking too hard about these things. So, let's do the next repeatable, which is why we equipped Unrelenting Force. And there we go. We do that once a day. She's pleased with our actions. Next thing I want to do is equip Whirlwind Sprint. And we should have drop zone on favorites. We do. this is how I'm going to try to complete this. So we need a fall for 4 seconds. We're going to do a hard save right now because I imagine it's going to be a little bit of live, die, repeat. So we need to figure out how far we will fly from this. Or fall, I should say. And figure out. Alright, let's try it. Nope. We weren't paying attention to our shout cooldown. I apologize for that. That was silly. So let's try that again. And I want to try it at a place where I'm not sliding off the whole time. If you didn't notice, I was actually having to push back to keep our feet on the ground, kinda. So let's get. There we go. Let's see if this works. No. Alright, we'll try it again as we're heading down the mountain. Our next quest is meeting Delphine in Riverwood. So let's try it from here. I'd say there. Let's try it again. Got it, but got a dragon soul, but it wasn't for falling for 4 seconds. So we're gonna keep continuing this as we go down. Let's see. Alright. That should be enough. Do a quick save right here. And 1, 2, 3. Oh! Close. Not enough. Okay, this should be good. This looks like it's a far enough drop. So I'll just put drop zones all along here in hopes to survive. Let's do one more quick save. And 2, 3, 4. No? You sure? Let's load that. Let's load that. Try it again. That looks very close. Look straight ahead. And that is so close. Let's see if we can back up any. And we'll kind of use what we had to do at Ustengroth as a little bit of help. So let's try this. 3, 4. Oh, didn't survive. Either the drop zone went away or we flew too far. Fell too far. This isn't fall. This isn't flying. This is falling. A style. Okay. Try that again. 2, 3, 4. Alright. That's enough testing it. We tried. Didn't work. I'll do it later. Not a problem. Bit unfortunate, but not a problem. Alright, we are back close to Riverwood. I'm gonna go ahead and put my shield, sword, and bow. Why do you put your sword and shield on if you just switch to your bow? So if we want to switch off, easy. Oh, I thought I missed that. In the pellet. All right. Ah, that didn't work. Really? Ah, haha. Because of my mantra. Don't know why. But it's because of my mantra. Alright. Mercenary.
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate.
Where are you headed?
I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know.
I could save you a lot of trouble.
If you really want to do my job for me, here, I'll mark the location on your map. Just make sure you take care of whatever's going on there. It's my name on the line.
Okay. So... again, can't really tell where she was headed. Most of these are either already on the map or quests that I haven't done. So, not a problem. Let's go ahead and level up. And let's see. We're gonna add to Pickpocket Mastery because it increases our carry weight by 100 points. That is always a good thing. So, even though we haven't done much pickpocketing, still pretty useful. So yeah, we're coming up here to our rustic cottage. I'd like to go ahead and do some alchemy. We have alchemy stored here, and then of course the alchemy table here is our home base, basically. We'll create better potions here. So, let's take everything out of the satchel. And those don't respawn. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go through our ingredient list and see if there's anything we haven't learned yet. Oddly enough, there are. So yeah. Really? We're supposed to be able to learn both. We're supposed to be able to learn all four just by eating one. Sometimes it doesn't exactly work. Why? I don't know. And why did I eat something I already knew? Again, I don't know. So, as usual, we have stuff here that we're not going to use. What I'd like to do is I'd like to go through. No. I'd like to go through the ingredients and put some of them away. Let's see. The main things we want to put away are 30 death spell. And if you know why I'm putting these away, you know. Straight up. If you don't, then I won't spoil it for you. Let's just say they're things you need for quest. Without saying too much, that's all. That's what they're there for. So, ones that I know that are used for quest, and so I might as well start keeping, right? Like river bedding, we already know that's a quest for Ognar, and we'll get back to it later. I'd also like to save about half of my salt piles for food. What else? Brick sap is used as a crafting item. And I wouldn't be surprised if some troll fat is too. So I'm going to go ahead and put 3 in there. Nothing else I can really think about keeping right now. Void salts are rather expensive, but if I come up upon void salts, I might not just use them. Alright, so that should be good for now. So let's use our lab and see if we have any potions that fortify alchemy. We do not, so let's make one first. Here we go. Guys thought I was crazy. Items enchanted are 100% and 90% stronger for 10 seconds. Mixed potions are 95% stronger for 3 seconds. Don't mind if I do. Now, because of our perk, if I come in here, now not only are they stronger, but they last longer. So 118% stronger for mixed potions. There we go. So let's see. Let's start with Fortify Barter. Figuring out how to get the best price. Oh my lord. Potion of Fortify Barter. Weight 0.5. Value 5,145 septims. You haggle for 52% better prices for 4,500 seconds. Craft all 4. That is all we need. We did just earn a perk point. So I'd like to come up here to skills and get up here to alchemy, because we almost have everything in the alchemy tree, and I don't think we're gonna turn this legendary. There's really no reason to, unless we're looking to put the points into other things. All negative effects are removed from created potions, and all positive effects are removed from created poison. You mix twice as many potions at your advanced lab? Yes. This one right here, I'm kind of iffy about using. Simply because by doing this, you may think about making a Fortify Enchanting potion, but you won't get Fortify Enchanting if it has poison. And if it has 2 poisons common, it might weigh the poisons more than the negative effect. So I generally don't use it. I think we will go ahead and use... Oh, never mind. We can get up there from... Okay, we can get up there from Crimson Haze. So, yeah. Probably not going to use that. Alchemist Cookbook? Sure, why not? Let's use Paralysis Oil. That looks like it could be good. Yeah. So, not only can we make fire oil, we can do paralysis oil. So, let's check our active effects. Fortify. Alchemy is still in effect for 5 seconds. Get in there quickly. And let's double check it by coming to here. Yeah. Should be good. Alright, so 39 points for 300 seconds. There we go. We'll hold on to that. Make something else. Fortify Enchanting. Alright. Hold off. We apparently lost the... %, stronger for 450 seconds. Okay, it just has to do that. That's fine. Fortify health. We'll sell these. But we definitely don't want to increase somebody's health that we just fortified, so... Let's see, 93. Hanging moss. Again. We're selling. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that just said that potion is worth 9,000 septon. Wow. Fortify Sneak and Light Armor. Those kind of go hand in hand. Do a little lock picking. Say this and this. Fortify Marksman. Pickpocketing. It drains my target's health 10 points per second for 10 seconds. No. I ain't crazy. Frustration spell is stronger. Oh. Well. Poisonous flow. At the very least, it's worth selling, right? Increased and restored. It says poison and restores stamina. Okay. we're going to be too powerful for frenzy, so... And even if we're not, the only thing it would do would really give us more damage. Speaking of frenzy. Oh, wow. Level up. Stamina. And now we can get up here towards the next door. When you use a beneficial potion ingredient, 50% chance to receive a powerful side effect, randomly chosen from a range of 40 side effects. Wow. Alright. Let's continue on. We were on Frenzy. So, invisibility. Grants invisibility for 1200 seconds. Wow. Regenerate health. This is insane. 313% faster. Are you kidding me? 289% faster for 300 seconds. And it cures all disease. If you guys aren't interested in Divine Alchemy, I ask you one question. Why not? Health regenerates for 314% faster. That is insane. Now, we are specializing in health potions, so that is part of the reason. But at the same time, this is insane. Look at the prices here. Resist poison, frost, fire, and shock. All in one potion. So, trying to figure out what the difference is here. Doesn't look like there really is any. None with that either, so. Carry weight plus resist magicka. Haggle for 10% better prices. I think we can do a little better than that, don't you? So we were on resist magicka. Let's switch over to restore health. And restore magicka. Restoring stamina. Poisonous slow, death bells, and salt piles. We could have poison damage and target boosted 50% speed. Excellent. Then, of course, really gonna boost up our alchemy level. Alright, back to resist magic. And instead of backing out to level up, we're just gonna go ahead and finish off here. The rest we're kind of just making to sell. And there we go. So, that took a while. That took a good amount of time. So, probably not what you guys expected to see during a 3-hour special, but it's something that we definitely needed to do. So I'm going to level up first. Health. And we're going to put these points into speech. I want to do kinship. And I want to do business can't do business relationship yet. Oh, it's unfortunate. Alright, we are down to our last strange winch bottle, and it's going to be the last one we ever use as long as we remember that we bought this. So I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. And I want to buy Summon Bottle Handler Winch. Now we can summon her without having to have a bottle. I'm also going to summon a Nord Winch. I'm going to get summon Nord Winch because I want one. Because I'm a Nord, obviously. Well, we know we need more ingredients. Alright. Now, one thing you'll notice here is I'm not using my fortified barter potion yet, and there's a reason for that. If I were to use it, then she wouldn't make as much money from me. So that's kind of what I want. I want her to make a little bit of money while I buy some of these stuff that I may need. Like, we'll get some elixir of true shot. I'd like to get an elixir of this cold so I can try something out. Enchanters. Lockpicking. Potent poison. Cure disease. Alright. There we go. We are basically broke.
Huh?
With the exception of being able to take a break.
How can I argue with that?
So we're going to take a break with her.
Yes.
Integrated bio-winch, all disease cured. And we're gonna go to books. We're going to learn Summon Nordwinch and Summon Bottle Handler. And then before we get to selling, I want to put away everything we don't plan on selling. Everything we plan on keeping, I should say. So... ever visited two on those. You know what? I think I'm gonna get those back. That way we can really learn more about ourselves. So let's get that back. That was Hodier's two on notes. Okay. We have some apparel here. Before we do this, let's come over to the enchanting table. And the only thing we're going to do is double check and make sure we know everything. We know everything we currently have on inventory, so any inventory we're not actively using, apparel we're not actively using, we're going to put away. Not really using that. Those are going to be used for enchanting, as are those. As are these. So, good on there. Let's check weapons. And we're good there. What else? Food. Potions. Well, we'll keep the potions for now. Strongbox. Any extra keys we have? Don't want it. Don't want it. Only need one. Don't need it. Okay, we're gonna do a hard save. Let's... We obviously don't have it favorited, so... First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go into... Destruction. And...
What can I do for you? Huh? Until next time.
Be gone. So, take that off. We'll put this on. There we go. But alright, so before we talk, let's go to potions. And let's use one of our Fortify Barter. 42% for 300 seconds.
Hi there. Take a look.
Not as good as it could be because I haven't done I hadn't made a poison, but not exactly a bad thing. Oh my god. These 10 poisons are gonna basically make her broke. Or basically take away all of her money. That sounds like proper English. And we'll sell her one of those. So, now we can come in here and start clearing her out of inventory that we could really use. Bear pelt, grinding ingots, Thalmor, charcoal, ebony ingots, crafting feathers. $126 for Greater Soul Gems. That is amazing. Really is. Some of the stuff we're buying for later, some of the stuff we're gonna use right away. Most of it though, we're buying for later, I would imagine. Water keg, placeable. Useful, but not what we're looking for. So... $20. Let's sell her some more. And we're gonna buy 20 of each. Why? Why not? There we go. Now, technically speaking, we don't need a follower. Ever. Okay, definitely don't want to use these for poison because we don't need them restoring their health. So we'll sell her about 14. That's how easy this is, as far as making money goes. We already have all our money back. And what I'm gonna say right now might sound a little... Let's put it this way. If you're easily offended, it may offend you, but... if the way I play and how I... some would consider game the system, get over it. Straight up, just get over it. If you don't like this gameplay, it's not really, it really has no, there's really no reason for you to not like it. It doesn't bother you. It shouldn't bother you. Go ahead and buy more bolts. We're running low. 2 ebony daggers. Or 1, apparently. I think. Let's see. And so what I'm doing right now is I'm going to buy all of her enchants. And see if we can use them. Alright, let's go to books. Again, we're not much of a mage, so there's not really too many spells we're missing. I would like a higher skin, like fox skin, but I don't know if you can sell it to us. to really buy those, we have to get into the Mages Guild, and at this point, I wouldn't say no to joining the Mages Guild, but it's not on my current list of objectives, so to speak. There we go. So, we'll get our money back. Okay, target moves at 50% speed for 90 seconds. Magic or regeneration no. Target moves 50% speed. Target is weaker to poison, sure. Target is weaker to poison, sure. Which one's stronger? This one? That'll be 8. And then sell one of those. And after looking through one more time, I say, thank you. We are done for now. We'll talk later. And hopefully you'll make some money between now and then. So, excuse me.
Huh? You want another one of those?
Yeah. Give me all his back
There's
pain.
plenty more where that came from. Just give a holler.
Okay.
Huh? You want another one of those?
Yeah. Aw. Disappear. So, let's come over here to the Arcane Enchanter. We will disenchant everything we can. Alright. Let's put the weapons away. Did only get one knife. Not a big deal. Just an observation. As you can see, the things we really bought were just for disenchanting. So now we're going to get back to enchanting as soon as we get rid of the rest of this stuff. If that's food, that's empty. Okay. Nothing in here? Alright. Well, I think what we'll do is I'm not going to be carrying these potions, a lot of these potions around, so we'll probably keep some money makers and some of the better poisons. And everything else we'll put away. That's insane. Look at the price on those. We can get most of the money just by selling these 4 right here to 3 or 4 different merchants. That is how one might say OP it is. I'm honestly not going to be using these that much, so we'll kind of put away half of them. If I remember, I have them when the time comes to, say, sneak. so be it. If not, not too big a deal. Strongest. Obviously not going to use that one. And these I actually do want to keep all of, because those are the ones that I use like a lot as far as battling goes. They're the ones that I know that when I get into a big fight, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to say, hey, let's start regenerating much quicker. Alright, so we have resist fire. We have resist frost, shock, and fire. This frost, resist shock, restore stamina, put it away. Put it away. A little bit better at barter, but I'm never going to remember it, so we'll just use regular. And this is the one that I really like. Poison, frost, fire, and shock are all resisted for a small amount. Restore health. We'll definitely put those on favorites. Restore magicka. Restore stamina. Yeah. We'll probably put those on favorites and kind of just use them as we're running. In fact, they may even help us get that Kind's Peace challenge done. That Kind's Fire. Okay. Next thing I want to do is I want to come in here to my strong box and take all of my amethyst, all my gems, all my soul gems. Weird. Okay, let's go ahead and take all of those. This one? Yes, it is. This is the one where I had my oil crafting tools. Okay, this is great. So now we need to come in here and get our ores. And there's the 3 kits that we never want to be without again. Might as well take the gold ingots. Won't be using them right this moment, but yeah, so we are going to be doing some enchanting. Let's go ahead and check our potions. Alright, so hold on. We want to be able to make one thing. Just one thing. So our enchanting is stronger. Let's go ahead and start with... We'll start with body. Nothing left to disenchant. So, Grand Soul Gem. Looking at stuff for body. Gray beard hood. Hold off on a second on that. Tavern clothes. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Resto tap cloth. And why not? Next, let's do Okay, so what other bodies do we have? Northern Hunter Coat. Do we have Resist Frost? Not yet. Then we're not going to enchant it. So the only other thing we would enchant as far as body goes would be the Greybeard robes. And at this point, we'd probably do something like... There we go. Deep breath. Greybeard robes. The Talos, 14% chance to reduce the cooldown of your shouts to 3 seconds. So we're simply going to call these... the robes of Talos. Alright. Same thing. We're going to create another potion. Use our enchanting potion. And this time we're going to do it for head. Grand Soldier. Copper and Moonstone. Let's do Fortify Archery. So, of course, we're going to name this like we named the others. And we're going to call it Fletcher's Circlet. Soldier. Copper and Ruby. Let's do Fortify. Let's try Soul Harvest. Never really used that before. So, of course, we'll call this the Soul Harvest Circlet. I don't think you guys can see my keyboard here, but of course what I'm doing here is just typing it out. Soul Harvest. Let's see. Doesn't fit, so let's just call it the Soul H Circlet. Now we're down to Greater Soul Gem, so again we're looking for things that go on the head. Gold and Ruby. Oh. Fortify Lockpicking. Picklock Circuit. What's up, Elite Wolf? Thanks for joining us. Just doing some enchanting here. We're about halfway here. We're about a little bit past the halfway mark on our 3-hour special here, but we still have a little bit over a full hour. I've really been spending the past 30 minutes kind of doing inventory management. Not exactly the funnest thing to watch, but if you're new to Skyrim or interested in the enchanting like Summer Mist and the different mods I have going on, then you might find this entertaining. But yeah, thanks for joining us. It's always nice to have someone here in chat. I am, of course, playing Skyrim because why not? And I figured if I'm gonna play it, why not stream it? So let's make a sneak necklace here. And at this point, I think this is all the enchanting we really want to do. I want to get higher in enchanting, so we're going to call it here. Make this necklace real quick. Yeah. So let's go ahead. Check our inventory weight. Oh, my. That's not good at all. And I know where it's at. Yep. Don't worry about that. We'll get them back later. Soul gems don't go in here. Keeping the ore. Okay, before we do anything else, I need to check my oil crafting tools. Don't have many glass. Don't have any malachite. That is unfortunate, but not a big deal. So let's just do one of each. And really what I'm looking to do right now is get dragon, human, and undead. Perfect. That means we can put all of our ore in here, and we'll also put all of our ingots, because we are done crafting at the moment. We're going to continue on with what we were doing in the first place. So I need to keep 14, which of 22 would be 8. Pelts, animal bones. Yeah, we made some pretty OP potions, Elite Wolf. So we kind of went through and bought everything from Anisha the Bottle Handler, which is part of the Immersive Winches mod. And as you can see here, we have potions that are worth a lot. In fact, I have a potion here that is worth so much, I can basically take all the money from one shopkeeper in one go, because I do have rich merchants of Skyrim on, which gives them 10,000. But when you're making potions that are worth 9,000 septims, it makes sense that the shopkeepers might need a little bit more money. Alright, so probably didn't mean to put those away, but it doesn't matter much. So yeah, I want to go through here and just put all of my full soul gems. That way, next time I do enchanting, I know exactly where they are. So go ahead and put away our gems. We already did. Alright. So, how's our inventory? Much better, but still over. What is way so much? I know we have a shit ton of potions, but they shouldn't weigh that much. Then again, 0.5 can add up a lot. Ingredients. And I'm seeing them out, but really not weighing too much. Books, nothing. Keys, nothing. Let's see, keeping the bedroll. Mammoth tusk. Yeah, right there. I don't care. Yeah, okay. So most of our weight here is from all these potions we have. So what I'm gonna do is put away everything and then take only what we need. That is exactly what it is. Look at this. Look at our carry weight go down. That is insane. Over 200 pounds of just potions. I mean, and we don't honestly need all these. Crazy. Yeah, health regenerates 289% faster for 300 seconds. Absolutely crazy. I tell you, Ordinator and this, what's it called? Divine Alchemy mod I'm using makes this insane. Oh, and here's my favorite potion I made. Resist poison, shock, fire, and frost. All in one. A cleric of Akatoth. So, restoration. I would imagine you're probably a high elf. You have restoration, illusion. Probably high speed. Yeah, this character is the true son of Skyrim. He is, of course, a member of the Stormcloaks, and we have pushed that fairly well. The next one we need to do is for Liberation is in the Reach, but we're not really going to do that until after. Spoiler alert, we get Esbern. Shit. Shit. Oh no, I did. Okay. I'll be selective as we're going down. Oh, why did I press X? Why did I press X? Oh, sucks so much. We'll get through it. Lockpicking. Actually, I think I have stronger lockpicking potions. Damage health. We'll come back for, oh. Sucks so much. Go through everything I've already gone through. It won't take long. It won't take long. Keep starting. Keep starting. Yeah, I've never got much into clerics, but then again, I normally don't do what I would consider to be a true mage often. I'm actually thinking about that for my next character, but that's a long ways off because I kind of want to focus on this one for a while. I'm really enjoying it. We're probably a little over 30 hours, maybe 32 hours in. Around level 37. So 26, 44, 24, alright, keeping all those, and we'll drop all these, except those. Okay, so the only thing left I want to grab is I want to grab a little bit of poison to slow. Probably that one. My thumb will not touch X, I promise. Fortify barter, sure. Carry weight. That's stronger. Fortify health. Health is increased by 352 points for 300 seconds. Insane. Absolutely insane. And what's crazy is we can still get killed with that. We can still get killed with that on. 6, 4, 6, 6. Take all of those. Fortify stamina, no. Okay, we're good. We're good. Quit taking stuff. Quit taking stuff. We're good. Let's get out of here. Let's go. We spent enough time here. Yeah, according to that last save, we are 32 hours in. Not bad. I did not select mods. This is insane. I came into the stream with a plan. With a bona fide plan as to what I was gonna do, but life takes over, real time takes over, and suddenly you lose Oh, God. Oh, God, I may have been in here for close to an hour. Oh, even I wouldn't... So would my girl, but she felt the call of the divine instead of battle. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, we're with the Stormcloaks. We're the true son of Skyrim. We decided, you know, we actually started inside of the Palace of the Kings, getting our orders to go to Corvin Cunt. And let me tell you, I have my second episode uploaded to YouTube already. And I think I'm up to like 8 episodes uploaded. But that second episode, it was insane. It's insane how crazy you can get with the mods and fixing everything. So, what were we doing? Exactly. The whole reason we came to Riverwood in the first place, and the whole reason I went into my rustic cottage. So yeah, that house I was in, right there. That house is a part of this mod called Tiny Houses. It also has the carriage service system where the only fast traveling I do is up and down the 7,000 steps. That's the only fast traveling I do. So, looks like we'll be heading to Solitude for the first time.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
Talos guide you.
Alright, Delphine, hurry up.
I figured out how I'm going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
Oh, that didn't take long.
I've been doing this a long time, remember? While the Thalmor have been looking for me, I've been watching them.
So, what's your plan?
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Nope. I'll see you in Solitude.
Sounds good. Be careful.
Got this pretty much on lockdown. Move! Yeah. Yeah, if you stand in the doorway, I'm just gonna push you. If you wouldn't have stolen the Hornet Jurgen Windcaller from me, I would have been nice. Went all the way through Ustengrav, got to the end, and it's a letter. Come to Riverwood. I have what you want. Ah. So, since there is no carriage here in Riverwood, thanks to the Tiny Houses mod, we do have carriage service. And what I'm going to do is just come over here and give Lucas a call. Tell him to call him on in. Let's go ahead and eat, drink, be merry. A little extra food never hurt anybody. Just makes us fat. Alright. Yes. Oh, you almost ran me over, Lucas. You almost ran me over.
Where do you want to go?
Solitude.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Just hurry it up.
I had planned 130 minutes ago for what we were going to do, and we're finally getting back to those plans. We got sidetracked a lot. Alright, let's make sure everything else is turned off. Won't be needing to do anything else. And of course, since we traveled, we need to eat and drink again.
Come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rick. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here. You'll end up
Interesting. First time to Solitude, actually. We are level 38, and we do have a perk increase. I want to go ahead and do that. As you can see, we have Ordinator installed. Shouting summons up a Divine Winning, granting 30% extra attack damage and 15% increased movement speed for 15 seconds. This effect stacks. Awesome. Let's get inside. And here I am, burning myself on onion rings.
They can't hurt Uncle Rob here. Tell
But
them
actually,
they
this is
do
the
it.
perfect cover story. So everybody else won't be in the Wink and Skeever, so this actually worked out pretty well. I just realized something. We may lose our Amulet of Montross doing this, but we'll deal with it. Let's put on our Resto Top Cloth and unequip basically everything else, because we're going to be bringing it with us. And of course, everything we don't bring will be waiting for us. Alright. So, I'm the guy, by the way. Hello.
Good evening.
Our mutual friend sent me.
Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor take security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
Yeah, we are bringing our bolt, so we might as well bring the crossbow. Let's bring our flexors. Maybe our picklock. Sneak. Backpack, armor, oak. Great. Our shield. And then 4. Followers can't come in, but I don't use followers. Character's kind of a solo. Then we'll get human. Poison to slow, cure disease just in case, carry weight just in case. Fortify health, fortify light armor. Agita, marksman. Say 3. One-handed, 3. Pickpocket. Restoration, say 3. Sneak and light armor. All of them. Regenerate health. Regenerate magicka. Regenerate stamina. And then resist poison. And resist magic. Restore magic. Restore health. And all the vigorous. Only other thing we want to bring is lockpicks, which I almost never seem to remember, and yet here it is. And then we ought to bring some food, so apple pie, cheese wheels. I know we can get some food there, but never hurt, and a true Nord would never travel without his Nord mead. Also bring 2 water skins.
You want a drink? What do you need, handsome?
Refill of water.
Of course.
All right.
Until next time.
Here we go. I still can't get over how insane that is with our potions. I have never, ever made potions that high. Oh, we are barefoot. Oh well. How much of an issue? So.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy?
Obviously. Wouldn't be here if I didn't.
Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at...
Put on a gold emerald ring.
Thalmor embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
I'm ready. Keep the rest of the things safe for me. It's worth a lot.
Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Let's see if we lose our amulet. Okay. I have been streaming for a little bit over 2 hours now, and this 3-hour special will continue until we get done with the Thalmor Embassy, no matter how long it takes us. So right now, before we go inside, I'm going to take a short 2-minute break so I can use the restroom, so I'm not sitting here trying to hold my bladder the whole time. Alright, TMI, I know, too much information, but we will be back very shortly to start the Thalmor Embassy. And we are back. Thank you for waiting. So, we are headed into the Thalmor Embassy here on the True Son of Skyrim in our 3-hour special of Let's Play, episode 20. So, The reason I'm doing this 3-hour special, it's just I haven't really mentioned this yet, is I'm testing it. We're not up, I don't have up to episode 20 uploaded on YouTube, but I'm going to upload this early and keep it unlisted just so I can see how long it takes, what the quality is, things like that, with a longer upload. And then, yeah, that's about it. Alright, so let's get this started. We're heading into the Thalmor Embassy. I'm going to go ahead and do a hard save right here.
Soiree.
Let's get going.
And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir.
Hello?
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please.
Here you go.
Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Alright.
Here's my invitation.
I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh. You know, I've never thought to look outside of Thalmor Embassy to see if there's anything really to loot. But of course, I think we can get up at least close to here later. Hello? Elwyn.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim, and you are?
My name's Brian Chambers. Pleased to meet you.
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it
I
now
live
on-
here.
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the Arenthia Red?
I've spent
Of
many hours
course.
in
I've
council.
told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
I hope they'll serve the roast venison with bitter green sauce that we had at the last party. That was delicious.
I couldn't agree.
So, looks like we have a couple Jarls here.
Had any interesting rumors?
Jarl Isla from Solitude.
Well, I
Jarl
did hear
Ligman.
that the Argonians have been banned from living inside the walls of Windhelm. They're only
Jarl
allowed to sleep
Igor
dogs.
from
Most of them sleep together in one
Morthal.
building, and they're poor as wretches.
General Tullius. Don't worry, you can have your platters back, but I have a feeling these people won't have much use for these foods. One thing I want to check right now is apparel. Nope, we do not have our amulet of Montross. Not a big deal.
One thing everyone can agree on. This war is bad for business.
Do you want me to help with something?
Oh? Something interesting, I hope.
I need you to cause a scene, get everyone's attention for a few minutes.
I don't know. I don't want to do anything that might offend Elenwen. There is a lot of money at stake, after all.
Don't worry, I just want to play a joke on someone.
Well... anything to relieve the boredom. As long as it doesn't get back to me.
No, not at all. Thank you. You don't want any sweet rolls, do you, Jarl?
Just play along.
How dare you? You disgusting pig!
What? I didn't... No, listen.
The head office
Misunderstood.
will hear of this,
I don't
Rosalind.
mean to say I wouldn't
You're
forget.
Let's go. Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
the Empire itself.
And you promise to behave yourself.
Oh, we're definitely retrieving our gear. That's not optional.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder.
Oh.
Just get close and let me do.
Here we go. We're back. Alright. Let's go on with these. And our backpack. Our armor. Our scarf. Our shield. Alright. Let's make sure everything's on favorites that we want. Mostly these. And I'm gonna fortify Snake. Fortify one-handed, fortify marksman, fortify light armor, regenerate health, regenerate magic, okay. And regenerate stamina. That also has illusion spells are 65% stronger. I didn't notice that. Also resist magicka, and I will wait to use that until we need it. Okay, I don't have many arrows.
Need talking.
So what I want to do is let's use muffle. Malborn's over here like, yeah. Make sure you follow me and stay close. We don't need these people knowing. I'm already in here and I'll close the door behind me, dude. I mean, seriously, all you really had to do was open the door for me. Nord mead. Let's do another hard save right here. Alright. Did I bring in any invisibility? I did not. So
feeling ill.
human may not be used
Did you see those robes?
Should have brought one. Well, we'll see.
Were they?
Yeah, that's useful. Oh! Come on! Probably shouldn't use my, shot in here. Go. Take it all. Take everything. We're gonna try to make as much money as we can in here. Or as a result of being here. Let's see. That was fairly quick. Taking the diamond, no. Take the drum. No. Kind of doing this quick because we are wasting our potions. Let's get going. Nothing we need. Let's go. Alright, time to go outside. They won't mind if I take their boots. Where was that? Fortify illusion. Stamina? No. Did we only have one? There it is. Good. Smuffle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't freeze. Don't freeze. Come on. Come on. Game crash. Yep. Be back in just a second, fellas. Sorry about that. It happens. Oh shit, I didn't even realize that was Chris. I use Reddit. Of course I do. No, I won't tell you my username. Not that it matters. If you go to the Skyrim Reddit and you've been on there the day of this recording, you probably can figure out my username, but if you ask, I'll tell you because I really don't care. But at the same time, your Reddit username is kind of, not necessarily a secret, but special. You get what I mean. And one thing on Reddit is I've learned not to read usernames unless I'm in a certain conversation and trying to figure out who's talking. Stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, it's not really about big conversations like that. It's more like small intersections of humanity getting together to talk about cats or what have you. So, it's not to say I don't read usernames here in chat when I'm on live stream, because I do try. But sometimes I might read what you have to say without seeing your name. I need to get better at that. Or should I say better at not doing that? Alright, where was it? Witchmaster, unbreakable lockpicks. You know what? These guys are gonna know Dragonborn was here and battling Thalmor. One way or the other. And how they're gonna know, it is time to test out. Speak unto the stars.
You're dead.
Ho! Calling a mage, a mystic, and a ranger. They will tell us low than it was earlier, but that's because I haven't meditated in probably at least 72 hours. Take it all. We good? We good? Alright. So, before we move on, I am going to go ahead and meditate for 3 hours. And let's put on Unrelenting Force. Don't want them to know we're here until we want them to know.
But I need that. Never should have come.
Hold the target helplessly in okay. Alright, so over here. Make sure we're not missing anything unique. During the plot legends, take it. Callous mistake. Dig it. Okay. Cheese bill. Found it. That's right. There. Elven dagger. Elven dagger. Golden emerald. Golden ruby. Alright, make sure we're not missing anything unique. Wolf Crane 3. Alright, let's go check upstairs. He said that he continues to check downstairs. I know. Fingerprint. No. A couple more rooms.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
I'd like to hear it all. One more
Fine.
time.
Whatever you want. Can't you just kill me and get it over with? There's this old man. I've seen him around Riften. I don't know where he lives. I don't know his name. Yes, he matches the description of this Esbern guy you're looking for. Maybe it's him, maybe it isn't. That's all I know, okay?
I'm not here to
What?
work for you.
What do you want then?
No time to explain. Let's get out of here.
Sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere.
Surrender immediately.
If you like, but we need to find a way to unlock that trap.
Never mind.
Silence!
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
Totally. Get out of here. Found the key. Alright.
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
If you like, I could, make it to where that won't be long. Like, say, 30 seconds? Okay, they are heading south, which ultimately seems like a good idea. But what they don't know is all I have to do is call care service. Gonna ask me how he knows. It's a secret I will not reveal. There he is. Could have came a little closer, buddy.
Where do you want to go?
Riverwood.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ready to go yet?
Alright. The next time... Oh. We'll deal with that one when we get there. Moderately hungry, severely thirsty. Okay. So... I'm very surprised Finn hasn't changed into his... That quest. I remember that quest being buggy. It may be fixed, but I just don't like doing it.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Okay.
Yes?
It's Samuel.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Alright. Well, you can probably tell what we're going to do here. That is... sell everything we picked up. Inside of the embassy, with the exception of one set. And then okay, I'll buy all your ingredients because why not?
Farewell.
Okay. What do you have for
We
sale?
got rooms. Let's sate that appetite, hmm? All right then.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful?
The Thalmor know nothing about the dragon.
Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure. They're looking for someone named Esbern.
He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons.
What would the Thalmor want with
You mean
Esbern?
aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought.
The Blades... So the Thalmor think the Blades know about
Ironic,
the dragons.
Right? The old enemies assume that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is?
They seem to think he's hiding out in Riften.
Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
Do you have any water by any chance? What happened to the Blades? Why are you on their own?
Happened. They've been hunting down every blade they can find for the past 30 years. Thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate throughout the Empire with impunity.
The White Gold Concordat is about the outlaw of Talos. We of course know that. So why did the Empire allow
Part of the
Thalmor free
cost of
reign?
peace. Emperor Titus Mede saved his empire at a very high price. A price that included the Blades. The Nords didn't like the peace treaty much either. 30 years later, the Empire ends up with the Stormcloak Rebellion on its hands. No doubt exactly as the Thalmor intended.
And... okay. So let's get our shit. And what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna walk back to my house, and I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna call this an episode right here. I might do a little inventory management off screen because I know that can take a while. If you've seen this, if you're listening to me now and you watch the whole episode, then you can kind of understand what I'm talking about. I had, let's say, planned to do more this episode, but I got stuck in the loop of wanting to make money, make potions, and I don't regret doing it. I do not. It just wasn't what we had planned. You know what? Give me a second. Display. And I did that for a reason. I want to take a screenshot. This looks amazing. Okay, so let's turn that back on. I don't think I could ever play without that. Not to say I wouldn't try it. I just happen to use it like you should. As a crutch, basically. That could be an interesting playthrough. Might have to think about that. Especially not being able to see Alpha Armor and Magicka. Zero HUD challenge. Interesting. We probably don't have any of our moonstone on us, so let's get into the rustic cottage. And one thing I want to do is summon at Nordwind. True Nordhome. Need someone to come home to. And there we go. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today's episode. I do want to thank you so much for watching. We are coming up on 3 hours, so it worked. What we wanted to. We did what we wanted to, you know what I mean? So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I am Kalo Plays, and this is our True Son of Skyrim series. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was a 3-hour special. I'm kind of using it as a testing point as far as our 3-hour long videos, we'll say, better. But at the same time, do they also will they also work with what I want to do? That is, of course, uploading these to YouTube. So I know YouTube allows up like, what is it, 10 hours videos, which is ridiculous, but it is what it is. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I am Kalo Plays, and until next time, this has been a True Son of Skyrim, and we'll see you later. Thank you for watching.